The night began with a strange feeling in the air. Under the lights of Europe, something big was about to happen. The favorites felt the pressure, the challengers sensed opportunity, and the stadiums vibrated with that electricity only the Champions League can create. No one imagined that the first leg of the playoffs would bring stunning thrashings, unexpected surprises, and several stories still unresolved. Before we dive in, remember to support the channel with your subscription, a like, and by turning on notifications. We're very close to 1,500 subscribers and your support is key. Thank you for always being there. The most emphatic blow came from England. Newcastle United unleashed an offensive storm and crushed Qarabag 6-1. It was a devastating display: intensity, high pressing, and total efficiency in front of goal. The English side has virtually sealed the tie and will travel to the second leg with a lead that borders on complete calm. But while some confirmed their power, others suffered an unexpected setback. In Norway, Bodo/Glimt produced the biggest surprise by defeating Inter Milan 3-1. With bravery and a high tempo, the home side exposed the Italian giants' weaknesses and secured a significant advantage. Now Inter will have to rely on their pedigree to overturn a tie that once seemed manageable. There was also room for drama in a clash filled with tension. Club Brugge and Atletico de Madrid drew 3-3 in a match of constant twists and turns. There were spells of alternating dominance, defensive mistakes, and immediate responses. Neither side managed to assert definitive authority, leaving qualification completely open. Meanwhile, Bayer Leverkusen confirmed their status as favorites by beating Olympiacos 2-0 away from home. Organized, patient, and efficient, the German side controlled the tempo and showed competitive maturity even on the road. Thus, amid heavy victories, surprises, and thrilling draws, the Champions League heads toward the second legs with several stories still hanging in the balance. While Europe was on fire, in Barcelona a different kind of tension is being felt, quieter but equally decisive. The Blaugrana midfield is considered one of the most talented on the continent, but also one of the hardest to break into. Under Hansi Flick's guidance, internal competition is fierce. Established names and highly promising youngsters coexist in the squad, such as Frenkie de Jong, Pedri, Fermin Lopez, Marc Bernal, Dani Olmo, and Marc Casadó. The collective level rises, but the margin for error shrinks to a minimum. In this context, Casadó's situation sparks debate. Last season he enjoyed continuity and played key roles in important matches. However, in the current campaign his participation has been more irregular. Even so, the club considers him a strategic piece and plans to renew his contract before the season ends. Initial talks have already taken place, and in the coming weeks progress is expected regarding the length of the deal and salary terms. The context is not simple. Every player needs minutes to develop, and Casadó has already shown he can compete at the highest level. Just remember that memorable week when Barcelona defeated Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, performances that strengthened his credibility. In January, Atletico showed interest in his situation, offering a potential path toward more prominence. However, the midfielder chose to stay and bet on his growth at home. In recent weeks he has once again added important minutes, although his role continues to fluctuate between starting appearances and coming off the bench. The outcome remains open. The club believes in his talent and in his connection with the project. He wants to succeed in Barcelona. But if his opportunities do not increase, it will be logical for him to reassess his path in the summer. For now, the objective is clear: to definitively claim his place in the team. And now the big question hangs in the air. With a Champions League full of tension and a Blaugrana midfield where competition never eases, Marc Casadó's future remains one of the most intriguing topics around Barca. And you, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe so you don't miss any Barca updates.